missile attack on a town in Syria kills at least 40 people as peace talks get underway in Vienna about ending the Syrian crisis. Multiple crashes in Mississauga leave at least 2 people dead, one collision involving a GO train and another, a suspected impaired driver. And it's Halloween weekend. Our reporters are hitting the halls to talk to students about their costumes and keeping safe this holiday. Hi and welcome to Humber News. I'm Alex Drobin coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. In an unprecedented move, leaders from China, US, Russia, and Iran are meeting with other world leaders to try and end the conflict in Syria. The leaders gathered in Vienna today in hopes of figuring out a way to bring peace to the war-torn nation.
This is an exploratory discussion. We want to see if there's a way forward, if there's a way of establishing a process which can end the suffering and the killing in Syria.
The leaders are hoping to find a way to end the nearly 5-year civil war. Meanwhile, Syrian government forces have fired missiles into the marketplace in a town near Damascus. Rescue groups have reported that at least 40 people have been killed and about 100 others wounded. As leaders try to find a solution to the civil war in Syria, people seeking asylum are still pouring into Europe. Fighting erupted in a border between Austria and Slovenia today. Thousands of migrants were crammed into the fenced area, waiting to cross the Slovenia and Austria border. Around 7,000 people were gathered and thousands more are expected to arrive throughout the day. Meanwhile, off the coast of Turkey, 19 Syrian refugees were rescued after the boat capsized in the Aegean. The bodies of 4 young children were recovered. The boat was heading to the Greek island of Lesbos, which has been a gateway for migrants upon entering the European Union. More than 500,000 migrants have entered through the Greek islands this year. Dozens have drowned, including many children, attempting to cross the sea between Turkey and Greece this week, bringing the number of dead this year to about 3,000. In Thailand, hundreds of volunteers are taking part in an annual rite. They're digging up bones from graves of unclaimed bodies. The volunteers unearthed and washed the remains of almost 4,000 people before sending them to a Buddhist temple for mass cremation. This annual exhumation is seen as an honorable act and is intended to free the spirits for reincarnation. In Brampton, a meth lab has been discovered in a quiet, upscale neighborhood, forcing dozens of people from their homes. Halton police say about 6 kilograms of meth were found at this Brampton mansion. They say the bust was one of 3 warrants executed across the GTA Thursday night. 4 people have been arrested and face multiple charges. Tomorrow is Halloween and Humber students are getting into the spooky spirit. Our reporter Alex Martino was at Lynx this afternoon and joined us live with the dreadful details. Hey Alex, what's up?
Alex, I have been running around all day and I need to rest my bones here at Lynx, where they still haven't quite cleaned up from last night's party. It's still a day till Halloween, but the spirit is definitely alive across the Humber halls. Students are saving their best looks for tomorrow, but still rocked some subtle animal costumes and superhero accessories.
Yeah, I feel like people are starting it over, but there is a good amount of, like a handful of people that still keep the spirit alive.
In the concourse, you can sink your teeth into some creepy Halloween confections at a bake sale with proceeds going to United Way. A couple extra dollars can get you the scariest cake you might ever eat. And across Humber, they have spared no expense with decorations darkening the mood. Now, if you haven't quite sorted out your Halloween costume just yet, I've walked by Career Services and the Humber Hawks mascot is still up for grabs. Otherwise, there's nothing quite like a white sheet and some scissors. Alex Martino, Humber News. Now back to you, Alex, in the newsroom.
Thanks, Alex. Halloween can be fun, running around in the dark, candy in hand. But ghosts and goblins need regulating too. Our reporter Jessica Reyes takes a look at the safe side of Halloween.
Boom! Halloween is almost here, and that means spooky costumes, lots of candy, and most importantly, staying safe. Here at Humber, we talk to students and faculty on ways to avoid danger.
Halloween is haunting the halls here at Humber. Despite how much sugar rush and makeup is coming our way, safety still remains a concern among students.
I don't like masks, but if the people like, it's okay.
Harmless Halloween pranks are okay. Don't go overboard. Egging someone's house is kind of a little bit ridiculous.
Happy Halloween, Humber!
Party rules on residents are strict. Only one guest per person and no mask is allowed.
Our two biggest rules are no weapons and no masks. So the biggest thing we do is make sure that students are educated about that before Halloween starts.
Although Halloween is just once a year, students and faculty are reminded to stay alert, drink responsibly, and don't go home with any monsters. Have yourself a spectacular Halloween. Jessica Reyes, Humber News.
It's Hallows Eve, and some people still haven't figured out what they're going to be tomorrow night. Don't fret, procrastinators. Our reporter Rebecca Palazzo-Malara has some makeup tips that'll take you from living to dead in no time.
We are only one day away from Halloween, and if you're still not sure what you're going to be, that's okay because we've got you covered with an easy zombie look. For an effortless scary look, be sure to have fake blood, sponges, and a face paint palette. Begin by using white face paint as your base, and with a sponge, apply it all over your complexion. Next, pick up some of the black and green paint. Add these colors around the contour of your face and your hairline, and don't forget your eye area. To add more drama to the scary look, place some fake blood all around your face. In 3 easy steps, we've created a scary Halloween look. Is that spooky enough for you yet? Rebecca Palazzo-Malara, Humber News.
When we come back, we'll tell you what's happening in the world of sports, and Dominic Laschiavo will have your 3-day forecast.
If you're going out for Halloween this weekend, make sure you wear your penguin suit. I'll have your full 3-day forecast after the break.
But for now, we leave you with this. Donald Trump has been making headlines, but this one is a first. An Ohio carver has been making celebrity pumpkins for the past 25 years. Everyone from Miley Cyrus to Betty White has gone under the knife during the Halloween season.
His hair actually was a little challenging because there's this kind of directional thing going on.
This Trumpkin weighs 170 kilograms, and it took more than 10 hours to create that crazy comb over.